You were told that dreams are random, that they're just your brain sorting information. But that was the first lie. Dreams are real, realer than the waking world, realer than the news, realer than the programs they run while you sleep. Every night, when your body sleeps, your soul can move. Sometimes you travel naturally to old memories, future timelines, hidden realms, but not every dream you experience is truly yours. There are two fields in operation. The true dream field, your soul's own journey outside the grid. The false dream field, inserted simulations used to confuse, distract, and harvest. Every time you close your eyes, you step into a crossroads. One path leads to the true dream field, one path leads to the false dream field. They look similar, they feel different, and if you don't know the difference, they can use your dreams against you. You don't just fall asleep, you cross thresholds. You leave the body behind, and the system knows it. That's why the hijack exists. They can't control a fully awakened soul, but they can try to scramble your field while you're outside your body, and they do it every night. So, how do they hijack dreams? Frequency injection. They beam specific low-frequency fields into residential areas, sinking brainwaves into theta states that are easier to hack. Symbolic overlays. They implant false scenes into your mind, especially heavy emotional themes like sexual distortion, violence, abandonment, or shame. Emotional hooks. They use lust, fear, and helplessness as anchors to try and cling to your energy when you wake up, lowering your vibration before you even open your eyes. False familiarity. They make the dream feel almost real by stitching real memories into false dreams, blending truth and fiction to confuse your soul memory. Their goal? To weaken your emotional field, to seed confusion, to harvest loose energy, to reprogram your perception before you fully wake up. They aren't interested in your dreams, they are interested in your consent. If you believe the false dream is real, they win a piece of your fire. How to stop dream hijacking. Pre-sleep declaration. Before you sleep, declare out loud or inside your mind, I seal my field, no false memories, no entry without my consent. Intent sets a vibrational shield around you. Memory. Anchoring. Before sleep, recall one true memory that makes you feel powerful, free, or loved. This anchors you to the true feel. Water shielding. Drink a small amount of clean water and imagine it sealing your internal field like liquid light. Water holds memory. You charge yourself before you leave the body. Dream debrief. When you wake up, don't just dismiss your dreams. Ask, did it feel like mine? Did it feel forced? Did it heal or confuse? If it confused, reject it. Speak it out. I reject all false dreams and reclaim my true memory. Words are frequencies, your voice is a weapon. Truth, you are not helpless in dreams. You are a warrior walking two worlds. And once you know how they attack, you can defend. And once you defend, you remember. And once you remember, you are free. You were told dreams are just chemicals firing in your brain. Random, meaningless, forgettable. But there are entities, real organized forces, who move through the dream corridors with intent. They are the dream agents. Who are they? Some are energetic parasites, low-frequency beings who feed on fear, lust, confusion. Some are synthetic programs, AI-crafted insertions designed to mimic organic dreaming. Some are human-linked operatives, consciousness fragments trained through black ops dream tech programs. They don't work separately, they work in layers. Why do they plant false dreams? Because the dream state is the last place where the soul is still wild, still sovereign, still outside the cage. If they can invade you there, they can weaken your waking self. They plant false scenarios to distort your identity, seed guilt and shame, drain your emotional energy, confuse your soul memory, disrupt soul contracts you're close to fulfilling. The dream agents specialize in sexual distortion dreams to anchor root chakra damage, identity crisis dreams to scatter soul coding, betrayal dreams to collapse trust frequencies, apocalypse dreams to instill fear cycles. These false dreams aren't random bad dreams. They are targeted spiritual sabotage. The more powerful you are in waking life, the more intense the dream attacks become. Truth. If you're experiencing dream hijacks, it's not because you're weak. It's because you're dangerous to the system. You are waking up. You are remembering. You are becoming harder to program, harder to predict, harder to contain. Real warriors don't just fight in the day. They fight in the night too. And now you know who you're up against. You don't have to stay defenseless in your sleep. You can armor yourself. You can turn your dream body into a fortress. But it's not about walls, it's about frequency. Here's how you do it. Before you sleep, sit up straight. Breathe in deep through the nose to the bottom of your lungs. Hold it. As you hold it, mentally say, I seal my breath, I seal my field, I close all false doors. Then exhale slowly through the mouth. Repeat 3 times. This locks your own energy inside your own walls. Step 2, the 3 anchors. Pick 3 things to anchor your soul while you dream. A memory, pure, powerful, your own. A symbol, something only you know, a sigil, an image. A word, your word of power, your choice, your fire. Hold these 3 in your mind as you drift towards sleep. If anything tries to hijack your dream, these 3 will burn against them like fire. Step 3, the flame gate. As you close your eyes, imagine a giant gate made of white gold light in front of you. Nothing can pass through it except truth. Say silently or out loud, I pass only through my gate. All false fields are sealed from me. This sets a natural frequency firewall around your astral form. Hijackers can't match the resonance of true self-authorized gates. They slam against it and fall away. When you wake, before checking your phone, before speaking, pause and recall what you dreamed, how it felt. Was there distortion? Was there clarity? If you sense any false dream elements, say out loud, immediately, I reject all false dreams. I reclaim my soul path. My memory is sovereign. This breaks any lingering attachments before they sink into your waking day. The shield is real. It's not about fear. It's about memory. It's about sovereignty. It's about choosing to own your space across both worlds. Truth. The dream wars are only dangerous to those who don't know they're happening. You know now, and that makes you unstoppable. If you've ever dreamed of walking through ancient castles, empty cathedrals, crumbling stone cities, you didn't just imagine it, you were moving through the memory architecture. The structures in true dreams are not random. They are echoes of your original worlds. They are soul-mapped places and residues from the age before the fall. Castles in true dreams mean old sovereignty. You once carried a lineage linked to guardianship, wisdom, or true rulership. Ancestral memory. You are reclaiming broken timelines, especially if the castle is damaged, abandoned, or partially crumbled. Spiritual strongholds. You are returning to places where your soul once anchored power. Temples in true dreams mean lost knowledge. You are being called back to ancient wisdom you once carried. Gateways. Temples are portals. Entering them in dreams can trigger real-world spiritual awakenings. Sacred tests. You may encounter choices, guardians, or hidden rooms that reflect your soul's readiness to remember deeper codes. Old cities or forgotten villages in true dreams mean collapsed civilizations. You lived through past cataclysms, floods, resets, wars. The ruins you walk are sometimes the fragments of the places you helped build or defend. Soul missions. Returning to old cities in dreams can indicate unfinished missions from pre-fall timelines. Signs you're in the memory architecture. The buildings feel heavy, solid, almost more real than reality. Time feels slow, echoed, ancient. You move like you know the place, even if you've never been there. Certain doorways, staircases, or objects call to you without explanation. Truth, you aren't dreaming of castles. You're walking your history. You're recovering the places they tried to erase from your blood. And every time you step deeper inside one of those true structures, you carry a piece of your old flame back into the waking world, piece by piece, step by step, memory by memory, until you're whole again. They don't fear your dreams because you're weak. They fear your dreams because you're waking up in 2 worlds at once. Most people are trapped, blind by day, blind by night. But dreamers, true dreamers, they break the trap. They carry memory across the divide. They anchor truth inside the false world. They remember the codes no matter how many layers of lies are stacked on top. This is what terrifies them. A mind that knows it's dreaming cannot be programmed. A soul that remembers its own symbols cannot be enslaved. A heart that walks old cities cannot be broken by this dying system. Dreamers carry old songs, old languages, old maps. The dreamers are the archive. The dreamers are the flame keepers. Why the war on dreams intensified lately? Because the veil is cracking. The systems that held reality together are thinning. And as more dreamers remember, the force field starts to collapse faster. They plant false dreams because they're desperate. They hijack frequencies because they're losing grip. But every true dream you survive, every castle you walk, every temple you touch brings the old world back into resonance, piece by piece, memory by memory, flame by flame. Truth, dreamers aren't just rebels, they are builders, restorers, carriers of the forgotten codes. And when the last grid falls, when the false stars blink out, it won't be kings or armies that rebuild the world. It will be the dreamers, the ones who remembered when everyone else forgot. You, us, the flame that never died.